I understand exactly how you're feeling right now. Your heart is heavy, your mind overwhelmed, your world feels shattered into a million pieces. I've walked this painful path myself. I vividly recall nights when the silence was deafening and the darkness felt so profound I thought I'd never find a way out. Perhaps you're lying awake too, feeling like every breath is an effort, every thought filled with sadness. You may feel utterly alone, but please know that you're not. I felt your loneliness, your hopelessness, your despair. Your feelings are valid, your pain is real, and even though it might seem impossible now, you're going to get through this. It might feel like nobody sees your pain. You look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself anymore. You go outside and people seem to be going on with their lives while you're stuck in place, frozen in that moment when your heart broke. The world hasn't stopped for you, even though it should have. But what you're going through, it matters. It deserves time. And healing does not come with a deadline. Give yourself permission to feel. Remember those first beautiful moments when everything felt perfect. I recall them clearly. Endless nights filled with laughter, conversations that stretched into dawn, dreams shared beneath the stars. Everything felt easy and natural. It was magical to finally feel truly understood and deeply connected. You probably felt this too. The excitement of every text message, the thrill of every meeting, those butterflies every time you saw them. Those memories now hurt deeply because they remind you of what you've lost. You're probably replaying these happy moments again and again, desperately wishing you could rewind time to relive them or even to do things differently. You remember the smallest details, what they wore that first time they looked at you with love in their eyes, how they laughed when you said something only the two of you would ever find funny. Maybe you saved their voice notes, their photos, or reread your old chats, trying to feel close to them again, even if it hurts. That kind of emotional imprint doesn't vanish. It lingers, and it's okay that it still brings tears. That love was real. Your love was real. I know how it feels when things start slipping through your fingers. Maybe it started slowly, small misunderstandings growing into bigger arguments, the warmth replaced by distance. You might have fought hard, trying desperately to hold on to something you deeply cherished. I remember the frustration of trying everything possible to fix things, believing love alone could keep us together. You might feel the weight of guilt now, replaying every mistake, every miscommunication, every harsh word. It's exhausting, painful, and confusing. You're wondering if the fault lies with you. It doesn't. Relationships are complicated, and sometimes they end despite our best efforts. There's a moment in every breakup when you realize the energy is different. They stop asking how your day was. They stop sending goodnight texts. The replies become shorter. The calls become less frequent. You noticed it. You felt it in your gut before your brain accepted it. That feeling of slowly losing someone while they're still there, it's one of the most painful forms of heartbreak. And it messes with your mind. You blame yourself. You try harder. You sacrifice more. But in the end, love requires effort from both sides. When the relationship finally ended, it was like the ground beneath me disappeared. Maybe you felt the same. The shock, the emptiness, the disbelief that something so special could vanish instantly. Every part of your routine suddenly feels hollow. Places, songs, foods, everything reminds you of them. Your future plans are gone, leaving you with uncertainty and sadness. I remember feeling completely numb, unable to eat, sleep, or even function normally. You might find yourself isolated, misunderstood by friends who casually suggest, just move on. They don't see your silent struggles, your quiet tears, your hidden grief. But I see it, and I understand it. You walk into a room and expect them to be there. You hear a notification and hope it's their name. You go through your day carrying their ghost, and it's not just the big moments you miss, it's the little ones. The shared looks, the inside jokes, the mundane routines that made life feel full. When that's ripped away, it feels like the world lost its color, like you're just going through the motions. I've lived in that gray space. I know how deeply it hurts. I want to share with you some deeply personal moments. One night stands out vividly in my mind. Alone, clutching old photos and letters, tears streaming down my face uncontrollably. I felt utterly abandoned, lost, convinced happiness would never return. Perhaps you've had similar experiences, crying silently into your pillow, feeling invisible wounds no one else can understand. Each trigger brings waves of unbearable sadness and grief. You might be questioning everything, your worth, your ability to love, even your desire to go on. I felt exactly that, convinced no one could truly love me again, doubting I'd ever feel genuine joy or peace. And if you've had those moments, those 3 a.m. breakdowns where you're crying so hard your chest physically aches, please know you're not weak, you're just human. I've sat on the floor, back against the wall, staring into nothing, wondering if I'd ever laugh again, wondering if I'd ever look at someone else and feel even a fraction of what I felt for them. And here's the truth. In those darkest moments, you're being cracked open. It's raw, it's brutal, but it's also the beginning of rebuilding. The beginning of becoming something new. Healing seemed impossible at first, but slowly, painfully slowly, small sparks of hope appeared. Maybe you'll have days soon where you smile unexpectedly or enjoy a quiet moment of peace. These brief glimpses of happiness might quickly fade, replaced by sadness, but they're significant signs that healing has started. You'll gradually rediscover simple joys, reading, walking, connecting with people who truly care. Healing isn't straightforward. Some days will be harder than others. But each step, no matter how tiny, is progress. Trust that you're moving forward, even when it doesn't feel like it. You don't need to be over it by anyone else's timeline. You don't owe the world a quick comeback. This pain has changed you, and healing from it will too. Celebrate the small wins, the first full night of sleep, the first day you don't think about them constantly, the first time you hear your favorite song and don't cry. These are milestones. These are victories. Through my own heartbreak, I discovered inner strength, resilience, and a depth of empathy I never imagined. You're on the same path, even if it's hard to see now. Every tear, every painful memory, every moment of despair is teaching you profound lessons about love, self-worth, and strength. Your future relationships will be healthier, deeper, more meaningful because you've experienced true loss and profound growth. This pain you're enduring now isn't pointless. It's shaping you into someone wiser, kinder, and more resilient. You're learning how truly valuable and deserving of love you are. Eventually, you'll look back and realize the person who walked through that heartbreak isn't the same person who entered it. You'll carry wisdom others don't have. You'll recognize red flags quicker, appreciate sincerity more, and love yourself harder. That kind of growth doesn't come easy, but it's the most powerful transformation you'll ever experience. Eventually, you'll find yourself moving forward, not forgetting, but embracing your journey. You'll rediscover passions, build new relationships, and create wonderful new memories. You'll find joy and purpose again. Someone will enter your life unexpectedly, genuinely appreciating the beautiful person you've become. Happiness, laughter, and love will return to your life, perhaps even more meaningful, because now you know their true worth. Your current pain doesn't define you. It's merely a chapter in your amazing life story, one filled with incredible potential and countless opportunities for happiness. And maybe, just maybe, one day you'll be the voice someone else listens to when they're hurting. Maybe your story will be the one that helps another broken heart believe again. That's the beauty of surviving. Your pain becomes your power. Remember this: you're stronger and more capable than you realize. Your pain is valid, and you deserve compassion, love, and support. Allow yourself to heal. Seek comfort in those who genuinely care, and never doubt your worth. Healing takes time, so be gentle with yourself. Brighter days are ahead, I promise. I've been there, and I found my way back to happiness. You will too. Hold on to hope, believe in your strength, and know that soon you'll find yourself smiling again, truly smiling from the heart. Until then, breathe. One day, 1 hour, one moment at a time. You've got this.